when the road talks, we listen. And I should have listened that time when my body was telling me I was done. I'm running hard. Local driver, running the ports, LA port, Long Beach port, having fun, making money, busting my ass. So here I am. Again, I like money. So I'm pushing 12, 14, 16-hour days, 6 and 7 days a week. Yeah, I know. Stupid, right? So anyway, I'm running hard. I had my last load, and all I had to do was get back to the yard. I'm on the phone with a buddy of mine, and we're talking. He's like, man, you sound tired. I'm like, nah, I'm almost there. I got about 9 miles left to the yard. And there's an exchange that goes from the 60 freeway onto the North 15, like going through the Ontario area. Now, this conversation, me and him were on the phone for about the better part of half hour. And we got off the phone because I was almost to the yard. I maybe had another 7 miles by the time we got off the phone. And I remember him saying, all right, man, talk to you tomorrow. I remember that. I exited on the transition, went around, it curves over to the left. Now, again, fatigue is something serious. As a driver, we should never play with it. Give you a little backstory. I worked in entertainment most of my adult life. So my whole life was partying, bullshit, pulling 20-hour days, 24-hour days. I mean, working in television and music, we partied all night, slept all day. So this was nighttime, early morning, probably about 3, 4 a.m. All I remember is going around this overpass, and I vaguely remember steering over, and my body just shut off, like literally like a light switch, click. I woke up, and all I remember is this guy yelling, "Yeah, dude, you rolled your truck over, bro. You rolled your truck over." I know I said I worked in entertainment for a while. I love talk radio, and show you how silly I was back then. All I could think of is I can't move. I'm upside down, hanging a seatbelt around me, which basically saved my life. I never wore seatbelts before that moment, but I do more regularly now. Listening to talk radio KFI, I can remember, if anyone who knows, you play that music, signal alert, we got a signal alert, northbound freeway, overturned big rig. And in my head, I'm laughing like, I'm on the radio. I'm on the radio. I'm on the radio. But I'm actually hanging upside down in my cab. Now, what actually happened was, apparently, coming around the transition, I guess I fell asleep somewhere there. The truck kind of swerved near the guardrail, which I didn't hit, but apparently I grabbed the wheel. It flipped. It rolled 3 times. Mind you, I slid off the highway, across the shoulder, through a fence, and into a parking lot where no cars were parked. There's not another soul on the highway. Well, there's probably a couple other cars, but I didn't hit a car, didn't injure a person. There was a single vehicle accident, just me, rolled over, slid off the highway into a parking lot where there was no vehicles. Ironically, if I would have did that half a mile earlier, I would have slid probably into the railing and possibly off of an overpass. God working. So yeah, so the fire department gets there, and you know they're asking. I'm kind of stuck. Mind you, I can't feel my lower extremities. Maybe it was just shock, a little bit of everything. I couldn't feel my lower extremities. Fire department's there, and it's probably 8 to 10 of them. Paramedics, but they're asking me questions. You okay? You injured anywhere? And I'm like, yeah, I can't feel my legs. So immediately, and I was gonna be a firefighter also as a kid. So immediately they pull my front windshield out, and the officer jumps in, and I can feel his feet hit I guess it would be the door, because I was standing. Anyway, his feet hit there, and he's standing next to me. Chief, hand me some scissors, we'll cut him out. And when I heard that, again, my class clown reaction kicks in. I go, wait, please. Don't cut my pants off. I don't want to be the one black guy that you're joking about all night. couple of officers like immediately started laughing, and the chief turns and goes, "Did he say what I think he just said?" Yeah, I didn't want to be the joke of the night. I mean, rolling your truck over is one thing. I don't want to be talked about as a half-naked black guy who had to cut out the freeway. We had to cut out of the truck. You know what I mean? That. Needless to say, they cut me out of the truck. A couple officers grabbed me, firefighters, not officers, excuse me. A couple firefighters grabbed me. They pulled me out. And if anyone's seen the movie Trading Places with Eddie Murphy, when the two officers and he's acting like he can't walk, and they lift him up slowly, and his feet slowly put down, and he's all, I can see and I can walk. So I slowly put my legs down and walked myself over to the paramedic truck, paramedic man, where they put a neck brace on me, put me in, and they shot me up immediately with morphine. Or they shot me up with something for the pain, because I was in a lot of pain. Transported me to the trauma center. I believe I was in, where was I at? I want to say I was somewhere in San Bernardino, but I didn't get that far in. But I was in the trauma center. Shout out to the ladies. I wish I could remember the hospital. It was a while ago. The ladies there, absolutely beautiful, shot me up with morphine. I'll never forget this. I was high for like 3 days. And literally flirting with every girl in there. My baby brother picked me up and took me home, and I slept for 2 days after that. So the moral of the story is, when the road talks, listen. If you feel tired, stop. We only have one life to live, and it's precious. You don't want to hurt yourself or anyone else by making a bad decision. I was fortunate I walked away. It doesn't always happen like that.